Sorry, because I'm late a bit because I have to change my laptop. It's interrupt. I don't know why.
Hmm. Okay, and how was your day so far? What did you do today?
Uh, it's fine. Today is fine. I complete some demonstration for my customer. So
Mm-hmm.
and then uh, mm, she's he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Why I take him to go to sleep?
Mm-hmm. So he is sleeping. Ah,
Yeah.
it's so cute. It's so cute. It's
That's
nice
why
to.
I have to turn off the light.
No, no problem, no problem.
Mm.
Okay, first, okay, let's see about Saturday. I checked my schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to ask you, can we do our session? This is because I need to check the time zones, because
Yeah.
this is the problem for me. Okay, now in your time, I think this is 7 p.m. Is this okay with you?
Can we move to 8 p.m.?
Because I have into 8 p.m. I have the
Mm-hmm.
sessions at 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. And after that, I have at 10 p.m. free. I have 6 p.m. Sorry, no, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. What suits
See?
you? 7 p.m. and 10 p.m.
Mm, so I think 10 is
Bit
better.
late. It's better.
It's
Okay, 10.
better. Yeah.
Okay. So we will have, okay, in 10 p.m. Just
Yeah.
let me see. This is for example, let just to see, this is the time that we have, for example, 10 p.m. This is around, yes, this is in 25 minutes. Your time is 10 p.m. is 25 minutes. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to check in 25 minutes. Just let one last thing to see. Uh, Also, just one moment, because I have a different time zones here, because I have some Chinese students and I need to mix times, because
Yeah.
the time difference between your country and my country is 6 hours.
Yeah.
Between China and me, it's 7 hours, and I'm a little bit confused here. But we also can have in a 9 p.m. because yes, 10 p.m. this is in China, and in your country is 9 p.m. Okay, we can have in 9 p.m. Is that okay with you?
Yes. It's fine.
Oh, great. I
Better.
think
Yes,
it's
it's great.
better. Yes, yes, yes. It's much better. Okay, so we agreed.
Oh, I think yes, the time zones different. My country and your country is 6 hour, right?
6 hours, but I have Chinese students, and
Mm-hmm.
here is the confusion, because the time zone in your country, with your country is 6 hours, and I have the time difference with them, it's 7 hours, and this is
Yeah.
confusing for me. But
Yes.
yes, but we can have, just one moment, I want to check. Yes, then it's 10 in China. In your country is 9. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 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 So yes, because I can see that this time is available, so we will have at 9 p.m. This is the better,
Yeah.
because if you have late, you need to take a sleep and everything
Uh,
else.
yes. 9 p.m. is great.
9 p.m. is great. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
great, great. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, now, and let's try to mix. We agreed that we are going to mix here. Okay, so first, I want to ask you about this situation that we are having now in Ukraine. So. I want to hear first. I want to exchange news. Okay, we will
Mm-hmm.
share some news from your country, what I heard from my country, and what you heard from your country. Okay, so
Uh,
what
Today
is
I don't hear too much information from that because I think don't have news.
Mhm.
Uh, but the negotiation between Ukraine and Russia, I think is in the first round is a bit fine. So
Mhm.
they agree with the second round.
Mhm.
But Russia still attacks Ukraine. in this moment, in right now. So that is the news I know in this situation right now.
Yes, I heard the news. I heard something about this. I heard why Russia attacks Ukraine, because NATO wants to come to Ukraine and install missiles and everything else. They use Ukraine like a shield. This is what NATO and USA want. They want to use Ukraine like a shield.
Yeah.
And install the weapon, rockets, and everything else, and to put on
Before come
Russia.
to Russia.
Yes, and Russia wants to defend. Okay, they saw that the NATO and USA wants to do that, and this is the reason why Putin. Yes.
Attack Ukraine. Yes.
Attack Ukraine. I think it's not good that he attacks, but in my opinion, it's better to put weapons around the border of Russia and Ukraine and to protect his land. This is just my opinion, what I think. So what do you think? When you
I think it's not enough because if Putin do not do it, I think Ukraine will be a part of NATO, so they can build a lot of weapon and attack directly with Russia. I think it's not enough when build a border, a big border, like your opinions. I think it's hard.
Okay. And how they can find a peaceful solution? What do you think? How they can?
I think is Ukraine have to become a middle.
Okay, and how they can do something like this?
They have to have a commit that they never join NATO and maybe never join in Europe.
Okay. And I want to ask you about alliances. Okay, so you have different alliances in different countries. How about in Asia? Do you have alliance, for example, that some countries agreed that they will have a military alliance in your part of the world?
Liar? You
Alliance.
mean
Alliance
what does
is
this mean?
alliance. That means when the countries are together. Okay, so you have, for example, NATO alliance. This is one alliance. You have different countries in NATO. Okay, you have let's say 10 countries in NATO, and we call this alliance.
Alliance, maybe the organizations or combination.
Yes, yes.
So yes, I understand it. So what is your
So
question?
in Asia, do you have alliance? Okay, so we have NATO alliance. We have, for
Yes.
example, different alliances. Okay, so how about in Vietnam? Can you please tell me, do you have alliance, for example, in Vietnam?
Yes, in Vietnam have is the member of alliance is what called ASEAN. The it is 11 countries from South East Asia. South East Asia. So, for example, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, 11 countries. But this alliance just focus on the peace and focus on economy, not focus on the build weapons or something like that.
So they are focused mostly on peace. Okay, so they probably they just want to have peace in their country. Yes,
economic too.
Okay, and what is the economy in your country? Okay, so you will. I want to develop your speaking skills. Okay, can you tell me something about economy in your country?
Economic in my countries. in 20 years ago, like I told you before that my country is agriculture. A lot of field in my countries have they plant rice because we eat rice every day and every meals. But right now, the government focus on industries, some other industries, like they want to produce more goods and they want to focus on exports product. So right now have a lot of factory, a lot of a big factory, a mega factory was built in Vietnam, and a lot of country outside Vietnam invest on my country. And that's either uh, the way government want to develop my country in today and 10 or 20 years ago, 20 years later.
Okay, so this is how they can develop. Okay, I understand. And how about other countries in Asia? Do they also have agriculture, or what do they have? What is their products that they have?
Yeah, other I think the most countries in our line that is Singapore. Do you know that country?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
I know because I have some students from Singapore. Yes.
yeah. They have Singlish. They have Singlish. Talk like Chinese, but in English. They know that they say okay la, something like that.
Okinawa.
Okay la. That's
Okila.
mean
What
okay
is
la.
that? What is that?
That's it. Okay.
Aha, okay.
That's okay la. So that's it was called Singlish. So in this country, that is Singapore, they really that in the country really developed, and GDPs per people in this country is really high. I think it's most of country highest in the world. And but the number of people in this country not too much. I think it's just I think just 1 million people, and the square of this country is small, but mm, you can I think you can travel around this country just in one day. And in Singapore, I think the most popular in that it have space to a boss come and go out. That's a, a position to transfer goods or product between other country.
Okay, very nice. That is really nice to hear. Okay, now we will focus now. We have here speaking. Okay, now I will share my screen. Now we have here this topic. A colleague from New York will be working in your department for 3 months. Your manager wants you to show them around this afternoon. Look at the list below. Is there anything else that you need to see or know? Okay, so we have here this part. Okay, now we have members of staff, departments, meeting rooms. So what else, for example, imagine that I'm your colleague and I'm coming to your office. So what is something that you need to show me? For example, in your office or on your job, what you need to show me?
I think the first it is a restroom.
Okay.
So where you can go to restroom. I think the
Okay.
one place. The second, I think I will introduce you the culture of country of company.
Okay, now, and I want to ask you here, can you please tell me what else is important here? Okay, when someone who is new come to your city, what is something that is more important?
Come to my company, right? Or city.
Okay, yes. Okay, so what you can show? Okay, for example, imagine that I'm your colleague and I'm come to your city. So what? And I need you to show me around. So what you need to show me?
I think I will show you the famous place and the historical place in my city.
Okay, historical place. Okay, and why is that so important?
Because it means you can understand why I am and who I am with this place.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why these places are so important for you? Can you please tell me?
I think historical place represents the cultures of our city, and when you travel to some place, you want to understand of peoples of culture in this place. So I think historical place is the nice good idea when I want to introduce something.
Okay, historical place. Okay,
Yeah.
and how about you? Can you please tell me something when we are mentioning this? I want to ask you, can you please tell me something about you? What is something that you need to, okay, for example, if you want to come to another city, can you please tell me what is something that you want to see in another city? What is something important to you if you want, for example, to go there to see it? What is something that is important for you?
I think I will choose the famous place of that cities, and that's the first. The second I will choose where I can have a good meals I can eat and try some foods in these cities.
Okay. And how about places, for example, if you want to, for example, what do you think about places like hotels or something like this? What do you think about this kind of places? Are they important for you? For example, if you will pick up the room or if you pick up the apartment, is this important for you? What do you think?
Yes, I think when I travel to this new city, I have to find out where I can stay, and so I have to find the hotels and choose the what hotel suitable with me. Uh, about the price, about the breakfast from these hotels, and yes,
And
hotel,
hotel.
place to stay.
Okay, and this is something that you're looking for when you have this is something that is important for you. Is that right? When you want to. Okay, and what else is important for you when you want, for example, to go to another city? Okay, so imagine that you want to go to another city. What else is important for you?
I think the most famous place of this city
Okay. Okay.
and go there and have some picture check in on it and show it for my friends.
Okay. Now. Very nice. Now I have here question here. We have members of staff departments, meeting rooms. Okay, so imagine that you are going somewhere. Okay, you're a little bit sleepy maybe. Okay, so imagine that you are going, for example, to another company, international company, not to live, just go there to see. Okay, so what is, for example, what is the most important here? Decide on the order in which do you want to do these things. So here, of these things, which is the most important for you? Can you please tell me?
I think the
These
most
things.
important is members of staff.
Members of
Yes.
staff.
Yes.
And why? Can you please tell me why? Why is this so important for you?
Because people is the most important resources in the country, in the company, and when you uh, when you join in the news organizations, you have to meet with a lot of news people. So I think that's the problem when you don't know, and when you has to get the conversation with the members on it.
Okay, and which part is the less important?
The less important, I think, is I think is the kitchens and lunch place.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because
Why?
I feel is not so important. I think I can discover it by myself.
So you can find by yourself. Okay, very nice. Now we have put the words from the dialogue in the correct order. I think this is easy. This is too easy. Okay, so we have here, we need to put the words in the correct. Okay, so we need, for example, to ask the question, how would you make here the sentence in the order? What would you do? How would you make it?
How would I make it?
Yes, we have want, help you do some. So we need to combine these words and create a sentence.
Yeah. Do you want some help?
Okay, see, it's easy. So this is too easy. Damn, just I'll get. How would you make a sentence with this?
I will I will I will get I will just get them.
I'll just get them. Okay, very nice. Okay, let me help. This is
Let me
easy.
have. Yes.
Yes, this is too easy for
If
you.
it's me, yeah.
Yes, this is okay. Are you doing okay? So this is something that is really easy. If yes, we can do it, but I think for your level this is too easy for you. Okay, now we have here annual conference. Help, please. Now, can you please read this text and we will.
As you know, we have to present our new workswear range of the outdoor leisure show in January. If you can have in any way, publicity, speakers, etc., please let me know ASAP.
Do you know what
Thanks.
means? Do you know what means ASAP? Do you know the meaning of this?
No, as soon as possible. Oh.
This is the shortest way, as soon as possible. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, how would you write a letter, for example, to someone? Here you have an example. As you know, we have to present our new workwear range, how would you make your sentence? How would you make, for example, your sentences here? What would you do?
Example, in what topic?
For example, for your company, how would you send a letter, for example, if you know that some of your colleagues will come to you? So how would you make your sentence?
Yeah. But make the letters send for who?
For example, if you are sending information about your new colleague, okay, as you know, we have to present our new workwear range. Okay, so how would you represent your colleague, for example, to your team, new colleague that you have in your company? So how would you send an email here?
Yes. Hi, my teams. We I'm really glad to tell you that we have a new member in this team. He is Nicholas. And he's a really nice guy and a lot of experience. So he will join to our team, and I think he will make our team better. And he will join in the next week.
Okay, and okay, now I want to ask you, in your opinion, what do you think? Okay, so for example, to have a good, okay, like this, from one side, to have a good experience in your job, to have a good experience, for example, IT manager or IT engineer, okay, let's say IT engineer, or someone who is not so good engineer, but it's really friendly, good person and good for the team. So which one would you pick of these two?
Yes, that is the difficult questions. But I think we have to choose them when and we have to specify what we need them. We need them to resolve the problem, resolve the issues. We have to choose people have good experience. If we choose them because they can make our team become better and can do together and have fun atmospheres, we will choose the second people have
Second man.
second man. Yeah, second man. I think is what we need.
Okay, I asked you this question because sometimes in my country, sometimes engineers, seniors are a little not so friendly. They just want to do their job and not so friendly. And for example, my friend, he's running one company, and he told me that he wants someone who can get the atmosphere better in working place, to have better atmosphere from one side. Okay, and for example, when I asked him why, okay, is it better for a job that you get someone who has a lot of experience, who is really good in his job? Yes, he mentioned to me, yes, but this guy that he doesn't know to do this job, he will learn to do. And the first guy, he told me that he will never learn to be nice. And I was laughing. So.
Yeah, I think that's the choose between the soft skills and the fixed skills. I think so.
Okay. So he told me, when you want to become IT, when you want to do some job in IT, you're more than welcome to my company. But I was saying, okay, this is really nice from you, but to be honest, I'm not so good in these things, and it's better for me to do what I love. Okay, and he told me that he needs to open an English teacher position, and And I will come. Okay, no problem. Definitely. Okay, so now how to check and clarify. Okay, so these things, in my opinion, are a little bit boring because we need to speak about something that. Okay, now this is an interesting question. We have here, how do you organize a typical day at work? This is something that is interesting. Let's speak about. Mm-hmm.
I think as is depend on the project and the task a project need to be done. Mm, we have a milestones in the project, like the first milestone in have complete the process.
Mm-hmm.
The second milestone is complete the test environment, and the last is a product environment, complete product environment, and mm, go live the
Mm-hmm.
that system. So in each milestone, we have some tasks have to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, we have to do and complete that task. So we just organize the job like a project.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when we have to complete this, so we will do it in all day and all other day to complete this. Just do like that, not to be not maybe I don't know tomorrow I have to do what, and uh, next week what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe is certainly happens issue, so I have to resolve this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I know that in your job that you have tasks, and
Mm-hmm.
this is something that a lot of IT people from IT sector they are worried about when they have a task and when there is a deadline when they need to
Mm-hmm.
finish this.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you handle the pressure when you have a task that you need to finish? For
Mm-hmm.
example, you need to finish some tasks. So how do you
Mm-hmm.
handle the pressure, okay, of what are you need to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I am a multitask person. I can do some tasks in the one time. So, but of course, I sometimes I have the pressure because a lot of task on it is really hard and have to get stuck. So
Mm-hmm.
in this time, how I can handle is I need to some help from other people.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask others experts to help me in this situation to resolve this issue with me. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the first thing I use when I have a lot of pressure. So
Mm-hmm.
in seconds I take a break. So and go in some time I go out and take a coffee and and come back with the refresh sounds.
Refresh, refresh,
Yes,
refresh.
refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and how do you, for example, okay, I understand what you're saying, but are you good with the pressure? For example, sometimes I'm not so good when I have a pressure when someone is forcing me to do something, and I'm trying to do everything, but I just can't because I have a lot of tension and everything else. So, what do you think about this? Can you please tell me? What do you think?
I think we of course we cannot do all things and we can complete all things well.
Mm-hmm.
So we need help from other people. So I think is fine is not too bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, not too bad. Now let's have a look. Okay, and how about people from your company? How do they handle the pressure? Okay, I know that some of my friends, when they have a, for example, deadline and they need to finish something. Okay, so they have a lot of tension. They are really nervous. How about people from your company? Are they nervous? How do they feel?
Yeah, I think some people feel negative, but some of them feel really positive when gets pressure. They think that that is the good way to develop their self, and they have a positive feeling. But with some negative people, I think they have some way too. Maybe they go out to get some beer, some cup of beers, and they get drunk and forget it.
Yes, yes, yes. This is something that is interesting. One of my friends, he's also English teacher. He was saying something to me when he has, I don't know, 4 or 5 kids in a row. They are coming him in a row of 25 minutes, 5 minutes break, 25 minutes, 5 minutes break. And he said to me, Nick, wow, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle the pressure. And he was drinking during the classes, and I was saying,
During the
are you?
class.
Yes, are you crazy, man? During because he has a bottle. This is the reason when I drink something like my water, I'm using something like this. People see that it is the water, and
They know that's in the water.
yes, but he was drinking. He has a cup. He has a cup, and he put something there. I don't know, beer or whiskey or something like that. And he was
How about you?
no during the
Handle the
classes.
pressure. Handle the
Handle the
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah.
My job, for example, when I have sessions with you and someone who is adult, I don't have any problems. I don't have any problems because we are speaking and that almost how much 40 minutes like this. Time flies. Okay, but when I have with children, it's a quite different story because they are sometimes they are not unfocused, not focused. They don't want to do something. They have maybe they have a more homework to do and everything else, and they are not interested to work. And sometimes I need to. Sometimes I and he was okay. Pay attention. So okay, so he is something like this, but he or she. But when I compare, this is the part of the. I don't want to say about the culture. It's something for example, I mentioned to you before. Children from Vietnam are completely different when you compare from children from China. Completely different. Uh, for example, students for Vietnam are more focused. And here is 1 hour class that we have. And with Chinese students, it's only 25 minutes. So when for example, today I had one KHANGLH, something like this. Hang. I call him
Yes.
Han. Okay, I call him Han. Amazing kid. Amazing kid. He's 7, 8, or 9 years old, something like this. He's fantastic. He time flies with him also. And I had class with him in the morning, and I know. And he wants to be like little sponge. He wants to get more knowledge, and this is fantastic for me because he cooperate. But when I have for example, a student that doesn't want to cooperate, this is the big problem.
Yeah.
And 25 minutes of suffering. I need to.
That's the pressure.
Yes.
So how you can handle it?
For the moment, I stop and drink some water. For the moment, I take a deep breath. I turn off my microphone and I something like this.
Take a
And
breath.
take a little break. I take a little break, but like I mentioned to you, I maybe have one child that is from Vietnam that I have a problems, but others are amazing, are fantastic. Not just kids, adults. It's completely different culture, different approach, different everything. With Chinese people, it's 50-50. 50% 50% of students, they want to cooperate, 50% doesn't want to cooperate. Basically, some of the children, how they have a day, if they have a rough day in school, they will not cooperate. If they have a good day at school, they will cooperate. So it's
depends.
But Vietnamese are much better, in my opinion, because they have on the weekend. I have one kid. It's really hard. But he's how should I say? He doesn't have any progress. He's struggling a lot, but he wants. And this is good for me because I'm trying to help him. I'm supportive, but I have one kid that I don't know. He doesn't want to participate. And this is disaster. And he's really smart. He's really good, but he doesn't want to participate. And we have 1 hour class, and in the beginning of the class, I was saying, "Oh, God, help me," something like this. So, because I don't know if he's in the good mood, if he's in the bad mood, and something like this. He changed his emotions really fast. But with other kids, I don't have any problems. So and I will have another student on Friday. He's she, I think it's she. She will come on Friday. We will see. This is the new student that I will have in this school, and I hope that she will be great. I don't know.
Did you use offline teachers before?
Yes. Because I used to work in a public school, like an English teacher and like a PE teacher, because I used to play volleyball, and I'm also a volleyball coach. So I have experience in teaching PE and English also. So I have.
You play really good football
No, volleyball. Volleyball, yes. Football, I don't know to play volleyball. I like to watch football, but I don't want. I don't know to play football that good.
In the last class with you, you mentioned that Serbia have really famous and popular with authentic. A lot of people have famous in sport. So after that, I remember there's a lot of guy like Nemanja Vidic.
Nemanja Vidic.
Yes, and right now it's Nemanja Matic.
Nemanja Matic. Yes.
Manchester United. Yes, my favorite team. I remember them.
Yes, they used to play. Yes, Nemanja Matic, Nemanja Vidic. They have the similar name. Both great athletes. They represent our country really nice. They are really skilled, powerful players. Okay, Nemanja Matic now is in retirement, but Nemanja Vidic is in retirement, but Nemanja Matic, he's still playing for Manchester United, as I know.
Yes, he's still right now. Oh,
yes.
Nemanja is the names or the first name?
Nemanja is the first name. I forgot to mention to you because my middle name is also Nemanja. I have Nikola, Nemanja, Dragin. Middle name. This is I got this middle name in church. Okay, when I'm baptized, I got this name in the middle. Nikola namanya Dragin.
Dragon.
Dragin. This
Dragon.
is the surname or family name. Yes. Yes.
In my country, the names at the end. My name is Nguyễn Quang Hưng, so Hưng is the name that's in the end. But in your countries, the names at the first, right? Your
So
name is
your family name is Hung.
No, my family name is Nguyễn. Nguyễn
in the middle. In the middle.
Yeah. No, actually, the name on Skype is not correct. My correct name is the Nguyễn Quang Hưng. So Nguyễn is the first and is the first position. That is the name of my family.
So you put first your family name, that after that your name and middle name or something like this.
Yes, middle name and the name is the last in the last.
Name is the last. Yes, I got it.
The different with your name, right? Your name's in the first.
Yes. We put first our first name, my name, Nikola. After that is someone has, someone doesn't have. Okay, that middle names, someone who is baptized in church or something like this. I'm baptized, so I have a middle name, and most of the people don't want to change that, don't want to have this middle name. Most of the people, yes, but I had this. I have also this middle name, so a lot of people doesn't have that name. So I just want you to tell you that you don't be confused about this, because some people, if you met Serbian people, most of them doesn't have a middle name. Most of them.
In when you live, what names people call you? They call you
Nikola.
Nikola.
Yeah, Nikola. They already most of my friends, my people who I know, they call me Nikola. A couple of them use this middle name, but
name again, Nikola.
No, Nikola. That's Nikola. You have in the NBA, in the American basketball, Nikola Jokic. He is a famous basketball player. He used to be MVP, most valuable player in the NBA last year. He's from Serbia also. So very small, poor country, but we have a lot of sport athletes.
Yeah. I agree, and I don't know why a lot of names in your country have IC.
I see. Each.
Yeah.
This is the part of. Okay, so you have, for example, most of the, because we are Eastern Slovenian, most of the we are connected to the Russia, basically, because you have, for example, Nikola. This is the synonym. It's Nikolai or Nikola. It's the similar thing, but in Russia it's Nikolai. So we have practically we have similar names, like for example. Because we are Orthodox, mostly our people are Orthodox. Okay, so you have Catholics, you have Orthodox, different, and we are like most of the people are Orthodox in Russia and in Serbia. So, and we use these names, and they also have, for example, this kind of family names. Like if you know, if you can you compare, for example, when you say Putin in the end, Dragin in the end. So you have similarities here. So the only difference is when you, for example, say, what is the difference when you compare, for example, are family names. You need to say, for example, we have here, if we say, for example, Nikola Dragin, if someone who is a woman or a lady in a family, in Russia, they will say Draginova. Draginova. Okay, so they will put this in the Ova, Draginova. If you, for example, Marat Safin, he's a famous tennis player. His sister, Dinara Safina. So it's
and never
and a lot
because
of say?
why I add this because I read that IC is means kids or child is look like junior
No,
in
no,
English not is not correct, right?
no, here is not correct. Yes, we have this. Then we want to say something, but I have a lot of friends. They don't have each in the end. Most of my friends doesn't have each, and most of them are from Serbia. So you have other names like my friend. His surname, family name is Zubanov. He finished with O V. Okay, so we have Zubanov, we have Fitzinger. This is my best friend. Also ER, he finished with ER. So basically we have I have one or two of my friends that end with each in the end. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit funny, but yes, it's an interesting question, as a matter of fact. So like in Scandinavia, you have a lot of people that finished with Atsen, Matsen, Mutsen, Knatsen. So they have.
Yeah. In my country, 60 or 70% have a Nguyen in the name, in
No,
the
I
first
didn't.
name.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
60%, 60 or 70%,
Why?
because the last kings of Vietnam have it.
Because of
So
that.
yes, so in these times, most of people change their name like it because the king don't like people have in other name. So a lot of people change to suitable with this. So that's why most of people in Vietnam have this first name.
Okay, interesting. And yes, when we are comparing something that is from your country for my country, so these things can be really interesting. Okay, and what is the common name? First name in your country. I want to ask you. Can you please tell me what is the common name in your country? Male. For men.
Male man's is when I translate it to English, is mean it can some name like songs, like wind, like power, yeah. And with women's a lot of names like a flower.
Flower.
Yeah. That's the way parents take the name for children.
Okay,
Name of
and
flowers and name of the sun power.
okay, very nice. This is really nice. Okay.
Yes. For example, in my name's it Hungs. It means the development or maybe the light.
Okay, so I
Each,
just
each, each name have the meaning.
have yes, because my sister. Okay, my father called my sister. I just want to just one moment. Okay, her name is like a fruit of my sister. Yes. Okay, so it's quite just one moment. I want to quince. Yes, she's like a quince. Okay, like a fruit. Her name is Quince Dunya. So her name is Dunya, and my brother because I also have a brother. He's Alexander. Yes. So okay. So we have. I'm the oldest one. Okay. Dunya she's the youngest one in our family. My brother, he's in the middle.
And you in the last?
I'm the first one. I'm the
first.
Yes, I'm the oldest one. Yes. And I want to tell you something that is really interesting. Okay. 2 years ago, in 1st April, I will have my son will have a birthday. He's going to be 2. But before that, on the 25th March, my sister's son also will have 2 years. So because the difference between my son and her son is 1 week.
Yes, it's nice.
Yes, and first
so I think I will. You can take in the one party's birthday.
Yeah.
2 people.
Yes, we have a playground here in our near my home, and for children, and we will have a little party for them. Because I will on 26th March I will go to see sister because she's living in capital city in Belgrade, and I'm living in the second biggest city in our country. I'm living in Novi Sad, and we will first I will go to the Belgrade, and after 1 week after that she will come to Novi Sad. Yes.
I have something interesting too.
Yes.
Because my wife and my sons have the same birthday.
Yes. My father and my grandma have the same birthday.
No, my wife.
No, I know about your wife and your son. They have the same birthday. Yes.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you that my father and my grandma have also the same.
What day? What day?
18th October.
My son is 2nd May.
2nd May, and your wife also 2nd May.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is interesting. So practically your wife got the best present that she can get on her birthday. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. It really is happy in this town. Yeah. It's 1 year ago.
Excellent. Excellent. That is really nice. Really nice to hear. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so we share a lot of interesting things right now. Okay, so now I have to go.
Yeah.
Say hello to your wife, to your son. I hope that you will have a pleasant evening. I know it's a little bit late in your country, so we will have an earlier session in Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish you a nice day, and I want you to teach me something. How do you say in your language thank you?
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
It two words. Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to learn something new. Okay. Now I have to go, and hope to see you on Saturday.
Yes, see you on Saturday. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.